Fear and Hunger 2 Terminas difficulty is a very strange thing to talk about. Many people will claim that it's too difficult, while others will call it rather boring because of how easy it can become. I'm part of the latter group because I truly believe that this game is far, far too easy, especially in comparison to the first game, because of how many crutches are in the game that you can rely on for the entire game. There's never a moment where these tools become unviable. I think the four actually, biggest ones that I personally experienced was Marco, Red Arc, Abella, and last but certainly not least, Weaponcraft. Remember, this is my personal opinion, and if you think that these are balanced, that's fine. Don't harass me. Except for you, Goober. Fuck you. Firstly, what you'll probably see most people playing as is Marco. Marco kind of does it all. He can pick locks, steal important items, and is the physically strongest character in the game. There's no real downsides to picking him like other characters. Karen, for example, can do a lot of what he can do, but she gets Persuade, with the downside of her being physically weak. There's downsides to choosing her. Marco doesn't even get the slightest bit of downsides, which makes him the obvious choice and kind of makes new players that have started using him not want to pick other characters and explore what options they have, because why would they? Marco can almost always carry them through the early game, or just kill the character early on enough, or recruit them easily enough. He's generally rather overpowered and could use a downside maybe. Say maybe he can't use guns or something like that. That would be a very, very good nerf and make him more like Osa instead of just a jack-of-all-trades character. Next up, we have Red Arc. This is definitely the one I have the least problem with, because Red Arc is the skill you get by getting ending A on any difficulty. Red Arc isn't that big of an issue, but I personally abuse the shit out of it on my normal mode run. It lets you basically trivialize the mob fight by stunning the meat grinder and the mallet guy. You'll just be able to easily beat it with enough mind restoring items, which you should have, because mind restoring items are pretty common within the game. This really leads into my next point more than anything else, but it's still kind of overpowered, and I think having, say, a 75% chance to stun, so there's a chance that an enemy could get an attack off maybe, would be a good nerf to it, and just have it be not something you could just go, oh, I'm pressing this, you're not going to do anything with that limb for 2 turns. Finally, we have Abella. Abella is generally the biggest noob trap because she's by far the most broken character in the game and needs a massive nerf. First of all, she's incredibly easy to recruit. Just by running around the tree and running into Tunnel 7, boom, she's in your party. No boss or any actual challenge. She can completely trivialize Tunnel 7 because 1, she's physically strong party member, and 2, she has Wrench Toss, which according to the wiki has a 95% chance to inflict the concussed status. That's an incredibly powerful ability, all gotten within the first 5 minutes of playtime. And this doesn't stop there. Needles is in Tunnel 7, which is a pushover because Tanaka beat the fuck out of him. So you can kill him and get 3 needles of heroin, which allows you to recruit Levi and make the Sandman's Kiss early on. But hey, she can only carry you for like the first day, right? And then you get a lot more party members available for you, so she's less overpowered. Nope. You can just kill her and get by far the most broken skill in the game. Weaponcraft is arguably way stronger than having Abella as a party member. The 2 big issues are the Sandman's Kiss and the meat grinder. You can get 3 meat grinders all on the first day if you're good enough. You get 1 by killing the mob, which isn't trivial with Red Arc, but is certainly doable with just Levi, Abella, and Marco as your main character. Stealing from Abella, which can be also done on day 1 morning if you're playing as Marco, because you get steal and you're physically strong enough to handle Abella, which you'll take some damage, but if you get lucky, you can take her down. And 1 where you get, say it with me now, on day 1 morning with the Venushka Skin Bible, or by going through the ruined city. So hey, the meat grinder is a pretty easy item to get. It can't be that strong, right? No, fuck you, it's the strongest weapon in the game by far, there's no contender. Black Arb is one of the strongest skills from the first game, because it hit 3 times, would do 384 to 576 for the cost of 20 mind. The only way to get it this early on is with an ancient book and getting very lucky while risking your life, or an empty scroll, the most powerful item in the game. It takes incredible luck to get this, while the meat grinder is almost guaranteed. It does, drumroll please, 576 to 864. its lowest possible damage is the highest Black Orb can do. This thing is so fucking stupid. It's so goddamn strong, it'll make the entire game a fucking joke. And you can get 3 of them on day 1 morning, if you're good enough, which you probably won't, but you can probably get 1 pretty easily. This thing comes his only thing that comes close to this thing is Red Virtue, which you have to kill the strongest boss in the game for a weapon that does less damage, doesn't inflict a status effect, and does otherworldly damage, which you can get fucked over by Perkele with it. How is this balanced? It's like, listen, Miro, please make the meat grinder harder to obtain or a lot weaker. And this isn't it. The Sandsman's Kiss is another one of the things that's still stupid busted. It lets you poison enemies on hit, which is great. Putting more than 1 status effect on 1 turn while still dealing damage to the enemy is ridiculous. You can poison, bleed, and burn all with items made from the weapon craft skill. That's fucking ridiculous. You're doing like 30% of their health per turn, sometimes more, and just for nothing. For a skill that you can get day 1 morning. You have to make this skill either way weaker or have to have the items required to create these super powerful items be way later in the game. A good example that one of my friends came up with was, say, for the meat grinder, have it take oil to actually attack 3 times, and have it say on regular attacks just only attack once. That is a perfectly viable nerf to this weapon that still keeps it as a rare weapon that you can use on strong bosses, but you can't just obliterate the average little Bobby that's, I'm just going about my day, and just get ripped in half by a meat grinder. That's ridiculous. It certainly needs a nerf and makes Abella by far the strongest character without a doubt. Sorry for the little rant, but that's not all. There's plenty of characters that just their skills are kind of useless. Like Levi, for example. Levi definitely got the short end of the stick. A lot of his skills are kind of just pointless, like Bury the Trauma. Who gives a shit? Even Karen, if you're playing as Marco. Persuade's alright. I guess you can use it for bobbies and stuff like that, which it's nice, but it will not help you to the same degree that Weaponcraft does. Weaponcraft is just it's so good, and that's honestly the main reason I made this video is because I despise it. And yes, I abuse Weaponcraft every chance I get. I get it every playthrough. It's fucking ridiculous. But you shouldn't be able to get that. There's my little rant about the horrible balancing of this game. It's not really that bad. If you're not going out of your way to abuse these items, you won't really feel that affected. But if you run around with a party with a Sandman's Kiss and 3 meat grinders, you're gonna blow away every single enemy you fight, it's not how Fear and Hunger is supposed to go, especially with an item that has no downside to using other than being two-handed. It needs something, alright. Alright, subscribe, I guess. I'm gonna go finish editing this shit. Yeah, hey, you can get my pre-100 subscriber credit card thing or whatever. I'll give you my credit card information. Subscribe. I'm totally not trying to get us to 9 minutes. Actually, fuck you. I do what I want.